Hi, and welcome to MALvlog number 12, The Path of True Love. Welcome to my home studio, my recording studio. I've done a couple of them in here, but since it's one of those last rooms since I moved in, I'll be moved in a year this month. It's still got its odds and ends going on, so I had a little fun setting up behind me. Look, there's my M. So every now and again I might just go, like that. Yeah, surrounded by magical object. Yeah. So, hi. Someday I'll get on a schedule of doing these MALvlogs, but I've been doing them for 3 years and I'm still not on a specific schedule, but I do have an outline. So we've got that going for us. Just for context, oh, you like my new magic wand? Do you think it's beautiful? It's not beautiful, it's stunning. Oh, wrong side, stunning. No, there it is, stunning. Yeah. Great fun. Went to DragCon a couple of weeks ago, had a field day, and was certainly part of the preface for this vlog that I'm doing now. We'll get to it. So, the path of true love is the topic of this. Oh yeah, it's Monday, Capricorn moon, at least it's waxing in Capricorn. So, you know, I've had enough coffee to jumpstart a car. Not that that would work, but the metaphor does. So bear with me, because I really want to get this out, because there's a lot of cool stuff happening, as well as new stuff coming down the pike. So the path of true love. What is the path of true love? The path of true love is a teaching that I have been taught through my own highly individualized curriculum with Spirit, as well as a lens through which to look at the path of relationships in terms of what it offers in terms of a spiritual path and practice. Sort of like the hero's journey. In fact, I think the path of true love is either a part of the hero's journey, or the hero's journey can be the path of true love. Both can be true, and ultimately, as a mystic, I'm giving it my best shot. What do I know? That's it. So I have been walking this path of true love for lifetimes. I'm learning quite a bit about it, and you know, I've learned a lot about what it is and a lot about what it isn't. And there's been this resurgence in my desire to teach it, because it's an ongoing path that I am on. The goal of which is not what people think it is. And of course, there are new insights, because, you know, like any journey, you can't see what's over the next mountain, but you climb the mountain anyway. So I climbed a big fucking mountain this past year. And I don't know if I'm at the tip of it, near the tip of it, or on the other side of it, but I see differently than I did before. I understand differently than I have before. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm a teacher. So once I really learn something from the soul all the way through the personality into action, I'm an earth sign. Once I make it practical, where I really, really see and feel the purpose of it, woo, so ready to teach it. So, yeah. So I've got a lot of stuff to share and new ways to share it. Like how? Mark, how are you going to share this? Well, the thing that is new, but that's not new, is that I have been reading my tarot cards about the relationships in my life pretty much since I started reading tarot. And I remember I started at 12 years old. I'm 50 now, he said, cracking his knuckles like the veteran that he is. Yeah, so of course, you know, when you have a divinatory skill, and I'm really good with tarot, I'm a brilliant clairvoyant empath, but try and read yourself. Tricky, right? Difference between emotion and intuition. One can be a fog overlaying the other. So divination is hopeful. So of course, you know, I'm a Virgo, I'm a research witch. So I've, you know, found spreads along the way to help myself through it. And every now and again, I would use them with a client. But I've also come up with my own spreads to answer not so much my own questions, but different levels of thermometer, so that I could read what's going on in any particular relationship. Now, I wanted to save this for this part. The path of true love is certainly not all about romance. In fact, though that can be a good 25% of it, if that one's not flowing real well, if there's resistance, if there's issues, if there's lessons there, that can sort of stink up the other 75%. Because the truth is, and this is immutable truth, you are true love. We are true love. The core of our being, our spiritual selves, all is one, blah, blah, fluck and blah. Fluck and blah. Fluck and blah. I'm sure that means something in another language. If you know what it is, comment below. So the purpose of the path is to, well, as the Course in Miracles would put it, remove the obstacles to love's presence, which is your natural inheritance. I would add to that, and get what these relationships are about so you can flow with them and move forward on your path regardless of what other people do. And that's why the sexual relationship, romantic part is so tiny. What about your relationship with your mother, your father, your relationship with God, your relationship with Goddess, your relationship with yourself, which, really is the root. It really is that. And, but then deeper into that root is your relationship with the divine, which is what you are as well. Hence, true love. And does true love, break all curses? I think it does, but you got to plow through those curses. It ain't just always such a poof. It ain't always such a, be gone, you have no power here. Sometimes it really is just that trickiness of you do your best, right? So these Path of True Love readings that I'm offering, I started doing it for friends, like not charging them, just to kind of like see where they are on stuff. And I saw what catalysts they were for spiritual growth, maybe in the relationship, maybe not, but in the friend that came to me. I found that was very helpful for them. So Spirit was just like, okay, it's time. You're ready. Take it on the road. Offer it now. So I am offering the Path of True Love readings. Also, there are the Vimeo on demand classes. I did I taped them at what was called the Silver Broom Ministries. We'll maybe talk about the Crystal Cavern and all that in a minute. I taped a bunch of them there, and then there's the transition that's going on right now with the Silver Broom, the Crystal Cavern, and Drawing the Circle, which is all good. But I think there are 5 of them up there, and the way I did them, it's like they're episodes, so you can watch each individual episode. I think they're like $10, whatever. So you can check those out too. Oh, and I want to record more, but I have to wait until my recording situation with Crystal Cavern is set up. We did have some of the Path of True Love classes booked there when they first opened in early September, but there was so much going on, and I don't think people really knew about them. So if you want to take these classes at the Crystal Cavern, you can certainly give them a call at 631-490-5009, and I wrote it down. That's what's on their website, I'm pretty sure, unless really it's a Monday, girl. Whew, doing my best. Okay, so certainly you can get the readings. You just book me, and if you want a reading at the Crystal Cavern, call that same number again, 631-490-5009. I really have to get this flipped so that at least, but it's spelling backwards. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but it's stunning. Stunning. And it is a little warm in here. But as far as the classes and the readings and stuff like that, it's like Spirit has really said that here's the tea. That this work, though it involves relationships, and it certainly does involve the romantic, sexual, blah, 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 that affects the Kundalini and, spiritual evolution, that in a way it is part of a balancing of all the toxicity that we're seeing in the world, not to combat it, but to give it like that balance. So to raise the frequency of love through each individual, because as we each individually heal, because we are all one, it heals the collective, and that's not new. It's not like, oh, Mark, that's stunning. That's nuts. Well, the last part is nuts, right? And you too. It's just nuts. Oh my God, it's nuts. No, it's not nuts. It's probably the most reasonable thing in the world that our relationships are a means not just to our own healing, but to the healing of the world, the healing of the collective pain and suffering that love is who we are. Raised by a hippie, sort of. My mom went from pillbox hats to tie-dyes so quickly, all of our necks needed a massage afterwards. Okay. So you can also do this online with me. Like, I am totally available for doing readings over the phone, Skype, Facebook Messenger. Look, at this point, any digital media that works, I'll use it. But it's got to work. That's the thing. Like, Skype gets a little glitchy, spotty. I'm not thrilled with it. Facebook, the Messenger, when you video call, that seems to work really, really well. And that's easy for me to set up. But good old-fashioned, call me on the phone. Because I have my Bluetooth headset in, so I can just pop that thing in, and both hands are free to read the cards. And also, my constant contact campaign, which is a lot of alliteration for Monday, but I'm happy with it. launched this morning. Private Sessions with Mark A. Lyons is the title. If you're not on my constant contact mailing list, you can drop me a message and I'll add you, or you can just text Drawing the Circle, all one word, all lowercase, to 22828. That's Drawing the Circle to 22828. And a little field pops up. You put in your info. It doesn't ask for a lot of info, and then you're on the list. That went out this morning with a couple of things on it. I shared a link to SoundCloud, and I took the Path of True Love audio that I did for the Drawing the Circle Productions audio subscribers and put that one on there. But you need the link to get it. You just can't search for it on the internet, so it's private. You have to have the link for that. So yeah, sign up for that, or I'll probably have it out in social media in a day or two anyway, if you want. But that I'm putting all of this stuff out there so that you know that I will do whatever is necessary, because the gods want me to teach and talk and read about the path of true love, considering that I'm on it, and considering that, as far as I can tell, I'm on a really good place in the path right now. Simple need not imply easy. Good not always necessarily mean comfortable, but I think I'm in a good place. Feels good. I'm in true love. Girl. Don't wish me luck. Say a prayer. There's a difference. So if they want me out there doing this, I was told, Mark, reactivate Veronica. Veronica is my 2004 Saturn View. She's my battle tank. She's my battle witch. She's the witchmobile. That they told me, go from Manhattan to Montauk for private sessions and readings, particularly for the Path of True Love, because people are hurting, and you're a witch, and you know it. You know the path. Is my story different than everybody else's? Absolutely. Are my situations different? Absolutely. But the archetypal path of true love is very akin, if not the same, to the hero's journey. And every hero's journey needs an Obi-Wan. I ain't no Glinda, though. I would tell you, honey, click and go, day one. No. But regardless of what path you're on, please, I now realize I have played both sides of Cinderella. I've been both Cinder, and I've been the prince. I don't know what that makes me now. That makes me a really, really interesting character, is what that makes me. And what's buoying all of this up is a new understanding that I've gotten from this brilliant Hay House author, Matt Kahn. Check him out on YouTube. I found him through Hay House, but I found his YouTube channel. And apparently he's been doing this for 10 plus years, recording, doing what I do, but on a West Coast. I think he's from Portland. Check him out, though. He's really good, Matt Kahn. And what's weird, he was in Manhattan the first time ever, the same weekend that I was at DragCon, and I sent a message out to his people, but I was too busy, and I'm sure they were too busy with Hay House stuff, so it didn't hook up. But I was like, that's a little interesting. We're both going to be on that island at the exact same time. So, synchronicity. We don't have coincidence anymore. We only have synchronicity. Whatever. Yeah. So he's check him out. That will give you some background, some recent background to the story of my path of true love. Look, I have a queen conch. Look, oh, raised by a nursery school teacher, and of course I have my little piece of Olympus right there. Just right there we go. I'm still me, folks. I can be on the path of true love. Anyway, so did I do everything? Oh, I'm going to end with a prayer. I'm going to end with a prayer because, we're working on the Words of Grace ebook. It's so good. My friend Mark Wendland has decided, he has offered, and I have accepted to be sort of the visual editor. He's going over all of the visual aspect of it. Jill Schweitzer, my editor, she's so excited. She's taking the recordings and transcribing them and editing them up, and I'm putting it all together. It's so good. It's just so good. So today we had our first collab on that. And that is a gift of true love. The words of grace, the grace of prayer. Is there a grace of true love? That's a possibility. We'll find out. But true love might just be the source of all grace. We'll see about that. But yeah, just keep following along. There's so much good stuff to come. And it's Monday. Teaching tonight. Teaching Wednesday. Oh. This time tomorrow I will be driving into Brooklyn to hang out with my dear friend and now visual editor, Mark Wendland, because he's taking me to see The Truth with Daniel Radcliffe. Which, please, I'm going to be breathing the same oxygen and carbon dioxide as Harry fucking Potter. I'm excited for that. I don't even care. They can sit up there and read the phone booth. Read the phone booth. Read the phone booth down. Read the Boots House down. 10 Queen, whatever. Yeah. So you can see the gods have sort of rebooted my life. Well, duh, Mark. I went to a family function yesterday. It was so much fun. No, it was that Saturday night family function. And I've lost so much weight. And people are like, oh my God, how'd you lose so much weight? And you know, the immediate response is move your home, right? Pick up, move everything. Did that a year ago, except the weight is still off. So I've decided to tell people what I've gone through. I'm calling it the Underworld Diet. The Underworld Diet and Exercise Program, where you just keep dying and being reborn in the same lifetime over and over and over again, just like hero's journey, shamanic descent and rise, descent, or crucifixion, resurrection, crucifixion, shamanic descent, over and over and over. And each time you rise from the ashes, just reconstitute a little less ash, right? Just like don't leave some of that behind. Like each time, if you let go of like an ounce of ash. Girl, you know, the thing about the path of true love, I'll end with this and then a prayer, is that it is simple, but it is not easy. Like any other paradox that is the language of heaven, the path of true love is simple, but it is not easy. Love everything. Love everything that rises within you. Forgive everything that comes out bloody fucking blah, blah, blah. But what about dating? What about dating? What about sex? What about love? Don't you want someone to care about you? Thank you. Heart. That came from the heart. Heart. But that's all part of the journey, and that's what I'm willing to share, and I'm itching to teach and read about. So, you ready? Let's pray. Let's prayer until it's a Monday, Moon Capricorn. Take a deep breath, people. Unless you're driving, please keep your eyes open. Otherwise, harm none, particularly yourself, by doing the right thing with your eyelids. And from this place of joy, from this place of happiness, from this place of grace, I say this prayer. There's God, Goddess, all that is. May all who hear this voice be open to the grace necessary to embrace the path of true love. That the path of true love may very well be the peeling away of the layers, the removal of the shadows by bringing them into the light, all that stands between who we think we are and who we really are. That every relationship in our life, reason, season, or lifetime is there to help make us better, that we grow, that we heal, that we evolve. That relationships are a means, not an end. And we see over and over and over again that the path is always under our feet. Even when we think we're not in a relationship, we are in a relationship. We're in a relationship with you, God, Goddess, all that is. We're in a relationship with our own past and future. We're in relationships with our wounds, with our own self-induced sufferings. We have a relationship with the collective pain and suffering of humanity. And in all of that, the answer always has been, is now, and always will be about love. But how? Let us know that we do not know the grace of humility. Let us hope that this higher plan in action is the highest good of all concerned, the grace of hope. And may we draw upon the strength of the soul, the love of the soul, the wisdom of the soul to ferry us through, step by step, hill and valley, twist and turn, when it's a bitch and when it's a breeze, that we be guided, that we be open to that guidance, and that we move forward under grace and in perfect ways. That true love conquer all, within and without. Amen. Thank you. So mote it be. And yeah, my eyes popped open during that, because that is what I came in to do in this life. And the perspective that Matt Kahn shared, that it's not like I didn't know it before. He's got a really good way of taking things that the Course in Miracles, like, Course in Miracles sometimes is like reading iambic pentameter stereo instructions. But I love it. It's my spiritual spine. But he has a way of just like saying exactly what they're saying, but in such a simpler and more perhaps relevant to our current state of the world way, which is what a teacher does, right? Okay, folks, that's it. That's my MALvlog for today. Monday, October 15th, Moon in Capricorn. Harry Potter tomorrow, though. I'll get through today. I will teach Capricorn, Schmapricorn. I'm really looking forward to that. But for now, I really, really wish you the very, very best of the path of true love. And should you need me, you know how to find me. What? Facebook? You Facebook message me. You can email me at drawingthecircle@gmail.com. You can Instagram me. I'm on Drawing the Circle at Instagram and at ProfWitch on Twitter. There's all sorts of ways to get in touch with me. Reach out if you need me. Book something. And by the way, Manhattan to Montauk will negotiate a price. Get me a bunch of people, I'll teach. I'll go wherever the path of true love takes me. Yeah, that's the truth, ain't it? Yeah, it is. So, thank you. Wishing you all the very best. Hail, farewell, and blessed be.